Alright, it's time to play Episode 1 of Half-Life 2, Episode 2. I haven't played Half-Life 2, Episode 2 before. We just finished playing through Half-Life 2 and Half-Life 2, Episode 1 on stream over many, many months of Polar Brewski's sub-blocks. So this will be starting Episode 2 from the beginning. I don't know anything about the story, don't know where it's going. I did enjoy Half-Life 2, Episode 1 quite a bit more than the main campaign of Half-Life 2, so I'm kind of excited to see where they go with this next one. What I don't know is how big of a time gap there was between the release of Half-Life 2 and then the release of both Episode 1 and 2. Because we got kind of into this permanent holding pattern where we learned that we were never going to get Episode 3 or Half-Life 3 for that matter. Episode 1 of Episode 2. Exactly. New game. It's the White Forest. I really like the animation on the title screen. Hey, thanks, Buckin. How's The Last of Us treating you? Finish all the Half-Life games by the time Half-Life 3 comes out. This game actually works pretty well in short chunks, like, it's already fairly episodic in the different levels and stages. I start with 72 health, a specific number. On another train, of course. It's a pretty cool opening. Okay, I have no guns this time, right? Yeah. Oh wow, they're teaching me to play as though this was the first time I've ever played the game. That's an interesting choice. Perfect. I was actually stuck.
Thank God you're okay. Hold on a sec. I'll get you out of there.
Thanks. It's about the perfect amount of time to be stuck, right? When you're scripted to be released. Also, Alyx was great in Episode 1. There's a invincible escort character.
Wow. I forgot what a kick this thing has.
Quite a lot.
Here, you take the gravity gun.
Thanks.
You're better with it than I am. When I couldn't find you, I got... I know. I shouldn't have worried.
This came out with orange box.
Well,
I see.
We should keep moving. I'm sure the Combine haven't forgotten about us. I heard Vortal's a few minutes ago. Maybe they're still...
Gotcha. I actually have played Half-Life 1 before, but it was before I started streaming. I don't remember too much about the plot, other than it kind of goes off the rails in the last, like, hour or so. Whoa! Gotta have your standard gorgeous vista. Oh, that's the Citadel? Seems bad. Whoa! That's cool. Nice. I love again that they don't ever wrest camera control from you, right? She says, look the bridge, and I could just keep looking over this way.
Are you okay?
I'm good.
It's like
I communicate by jumping.
all over again. I hope we don't get many more.
I heard someone's trying to make a Half-Life 2 Episode 3 based on the notes from the writer of this scenario before it got canceled. Well, Black Mesa's been in development for like 10 years or something crazy, right? Who needs crowbars? Hello? Episode 1 was really cool because it opened with you had that like supercharged gravity gun, and that was all you had for a while. It would just be OP for another hour or so. This all seems really good.
Safe haven, it ain't.
No kidding. Some antlions back there. Thank you. Or you do. Nice. Glad we landed in a exploding barrel factory. That's pretty convenient. Kaboom! Good way to get me back on board with this. Except the final area. It'd be cool to see the rest in a year or two. Interesting. Cyrillic, huh? What's that all about?
Okay, a communication center. Let's see if we can get out a message to my dad.
Perfect.
Dr. Kleiner and my dad are up north at an old missile base. I hope they're still using this frequency. They're trying to help launch a... Ah, here we go. Damn. What now?
Isn't there some... I probably have discussed this earlier in Half-Life 2, but isn't there some discussion that Zen was kind of unfinished in the original Half-Life? Like they didn't really complete it to the level they wanted to do it to?
What a mess. This could take a while. Hey, if you have any blinding insights into how to fix this, go for it.
I do. How about we plug things in?
Not sure what I did, but it worked.
All you, Alyx. Well done.
White Forest! White Forest, this is Alyx Vance. Do you read? White Forest, come in. White Forest, are you there?
Alyx! My goodness, is that really you?
Yes, and Gordon too. We're okay. We made it out of City 17.
Alyx, thank God. I can hardly believe it.
Don't worry, Dad. We're fine. But something really strange is happening with the Citadel.
Oh yes, we've been monitoring the situation. The raw discharge of the meltdown has been focused into a coherent beam of portal energy.
It's the Combine. They're trying to open another gateway.
Yes.
So this is the result of my actions at the beginning of the first game's campaign.
If it attains full
Or
strength,
Half-Life 2's campaign.
7-hour war all over again.
I keep dropping these cool proper nouns.
Last 7 minutes.
My God. Gordon, what if that's why they were sending so much data from the Citadel? So that...
data from the Citadel?
In the control room, they were feeding huge volumes of data directly into the core destruction sequence.
Magnuson, did you hear that? I'll bet it's the Combine portal code.
Yes, I'm not deaf.
I downloaded the whole packet. They've been chasing us ever since.
Well, of course they have. You see, Kleiner, it's the linchpin of all of
I don't think we've met Magnuson before, right?
I never did.
Somewhere in that sequence, they would have had to establish a connection with the far side. What you have there, young lady, is the specific contact code for the Combine overworld. Good God. If I'm right about this, and I have no
That's cool.
reason to doubt myself, you are carrying the very code Dr. Mossman had hoped to recover. Now, how soon can you get here?
Well, we'll have to get our bearings, but we can
There
definitely...
is no time to waste. We'll need to step up the launch schedule. And now, as soon as you get here with the signature
Launch.
data, we'll encode the satellite and get the damn thing into orbit. Get here as quickly as you can, you two.
Dad? Dad! You're breaking up. Come in. Dad, are you there?
Biotics, that's me.
They're still tracking us. We need to keep moving.
Mandate sub-level restrictions.
Come on, this way.
Alright. Oh, this way. Come on, you go first. Got it, Alyx. I see how it is. Big old rock. Didn't work exactly the way I wanted it to. Big old chair. Works slightly better. Okay. No. Excuse me. Thank you.
Those buildings look like they've seen some use recently. We should find a way out there.
Right on. Does it involve this thing? Almost certainly. Trying to get crushed by it in the process. Cool. Really enjoying their level design, especially starting in episode 1. There's some really good stuff in the base game of Half-Life 2, but it's a lot easier to get stuck.
I can always count on you to find a way through.
That's what I do.
Dr. Magnuson has an old rocket up at White Forest. He's been hoping for the day when he could launch a satellite to tap into the old array they set up at Black Mesa. But getting a launch off while the Combine was intact? There was just no way. I'm not sure how they'll use a satellite to shut down that portal, but I guess we'll find out when we get there.
Walking and talking is something that Valve is really good at. Very rarely slows down the gameplay. Tell stories. That sounds bad.
What was that?
Awesome. I like the way they set you up to notice that too. I saw it, actually. Physics puzzles.
Quiet. We're not alone.
Kind of liked how this series is
Can you
like
figure out a way to get this gate open?
horror adjacent, sort of. I think that's probably more true of the original Half-Life. It has a lot more like jump scares and stuff.
Careful up there.
I'll try. Cool. This is great. Let me save really quick. This is pretty good at auto saving, but oh, awesome. Gordon can't use his own hands to solve these problems. He uses the gravity gun for things like that.
Oh my god.
That seems bad. Oh god. Holy shit. Wow. Hey! What we got, buddy? Vortig's expressions of shock. Hey, healing magic. I like how they built up to that happening, but it was still surprising.
What harm has come? Ah, the free man. I am pleased to see at least you are unharmed. But the Alyx Vance, her condition is grave.
Thanks, I think.
Healing her will require more than I alone can conjure. Let me summon my kin.
Alyx? I wonder if they named the character Gordon Freeman to do the Freeman thing in Half-Life 2. I don't know if they had that much foresight. Pretty great, though.
Kin will meet us at a sheltered location beneath the surface. We must move her there quickly.
Glad you're willing to
I will
carry her
stabilize
because
her if the free man will provide us with protection.
I feel like I would end up carrying her with the gravity gun, which probably isn't safe.
Let us hurry, free man. Help awaits us in the mines.
Yeah, I think it's more fun when they come up with it after the fact, right? In a lot of cases.
We must hasten. Her state is known.
Physics, physics, physics. Hey!
Restore this elevator's function.
You know I can. Ha ha ha. Awesome. That's pretty great.
Press on, Freeman, if you are able. I will
Yeah, I'm trying.
by another path.
Let me make a manual save really quick and then see if I can find the quick save key. Is it F5? Appears to be F5. Let's get physicsal. Yo. Well. Press and hold, got it. This is one of the few ways that can force you to look a certain direction without wresting control from the player, right? Bet there was a thing down there I could have gotten if I had dropped. And now we have a gun. Gee. I wonder if this is actually progress. I thought this was going to be like a little secret, but it looks like jumping off the elevator partway through is actually what you were meant to do. Are they doing the traditional show me the thing that kicks my ass when I first see it so I can get revenge on it later with that? Whoa. Yikes. The big robot spider thing that stabbed Alyx. And you are dead. Excellent. Let's make 100% sure that you're dead. Oh, this seems fun. Just a swell old time. Being down here seems great. Wonderful. Oh, I get healing from those things? Maybe not. This is really cool, different level design, right? What we're used to. Oh, they do drop little healing things. That's kind of cool. Wonderful. Fantastic. Oh, that's good. Well, now I know not to screw around with that thing. What are you? Not a friend, apparently. Neurotoxin detected. Acid reflex. I get it. I love how they enable you to find stuff like that. Wonderful. Killing the little babies earlier? Yeah. Little grubs. It's a cool way to get you new bits of healing. Like if they have this problem where they need to be able to supply health pickups to you, but you're in a non-urban area, you can't justify it as well. So having you pick it up from little grubs is kind of cool. That was totally what they intended me to do. I think I'm supposed to suck it over me, right? Yeah. That's all that was in there. Very good. That blood is a good thing. This is going to end well. Oof. Thanks for getting rid of the poison. This all seems great. Didn't realize they could fly. Guess that makes sense. I feel like this is the most different environment we've seen through all of Half-Life so far. Be careful blowing them up when they're right in front of your face, it turns out. I'll try. Hey, that's cool. Hello. It's a nice little surprise there. Oh, look at that conveyance, that's great. Having them already pulling stuff up as you get close to them, I love it. Antlions. At one point they were my friends. Oh, that's right. Hello. Lay off, friend. I'm glad this thing has a built-in antidote in it. Hello. Oops, that was not on purpose. Running away is a little bit distressing, right? Luring me to something? Sort of. Good thing Gordon's so comfortable with using guns. Just a quick learner, I guess. Commando physicists. I love the layout of these caves so far. It would be really easy to get lost, but they're doing a lot of subtle things to kind of draw your eye where you should go next. This Vortal Coil, eh? Not an antlion?
That's Gordon Freeman.
I'm Gordon.
Said he was on the way.
That's me.
Alyx Vance is over here. The board's trying to patch her up.
Cool. Got some turrets. That's cool.
Freeman. It is well. The Alyx Vance clings to the margins.
Mandated
My
weapons
kin are
training.
still some distance away. For now, we must not be disturbed.
Defend this location.
About that. As long as you're down here, Freeman, maybe you can give us a hand. Let me show you how the Antlion sensors work. Got some supplies over here if you need them. Health and ammo. That's
Already on it. Actually checked on it before I checked on Alyx, because I'm a bad person. Oh, nice.
This sensor will light up if an antlion's coming down this tunnel.
Oh, that's cool.
More lights mean more antlions. When a tunnel lights up, we move a few turrets in front of it. Pretty simple, eh, Doc?
Hey, Doc. On your way here, you weren't followed, were you?
Don, listen to him, Doc. We're on edge
I mean-
because this place is riddled with antlions.
The board
A
says,
goopy
as
antlion?
long as we don't step on their grubs, they shouldn't hear us this far from the nest.
Ooh.
Yeah, well, that's a theory I'd rather not test.
I stepped on a lot of
Has
grubs.
2 turrets, and even these are held together by baling wire and duct tape at this point. Nice to have
That's
them in
cool.
a pinch, but I wouldn't exactly trust them with my life. Hey, Griggs, you might want to show Dr. Freeman where we keep the supplies, huh?
Oh, yeah. Down there by the Vort. Everything you need for doctoring. They're coming. One light.
Let's move. We have to defend the fort.
One light.
Should I leave some for you, Griggs, huh?
I am helping. It is, yes. Good job, team. Yes, I used to command them. Once they were my friends. I like the spray paint. Some on these tools back there, it makes them look special.
We got the breach.
We'll be okay as long as they stick to one tunnel.
Dr. Freeman, you take care of the turrets.
They're definitely not going to be sticking to one tunnel.
Reloading.
That's how it's done.
Yeah. This is a cool sequence. I can already see them building up to just all the lights turning on, right?
Showed up. Swarm at 24!
Come on, let's go.
I'm coming.
Moving turrets. Only mildly concerning, yeah. Now I think I need to help. It'd be such a cool build-up. Teach you about the lights, 1, 1, 2, and then just turn them all on, right?
We got 36. You handle 12, Doc. Hey, you see a bug on me, how about you try to get it off next time? You're only like 5 feet tall.
I don't trust them to do as good a job as shooting, so we'll see how this goes here. Wonderful.
What? Checkmate. What?
I get it.
We got the breach. Hey, Doc, you cover 24.
Okay, cover everywhere. 112.
Enemies everywhere. This is a really cool mission. I'm digging it so far. They give you just enough time to set everything up too. You do some cool story stuff with them behind me while I'm not paying attention to them, right?
I got 10. Yeah, well, we all got 10. There's hundreds of them. Hey, Doc, you cover the breach. There's 12. We got 24.
You know, there's double? You sure you got 24? I don't know about that. Yeah, they might need some help. Appreciate that there's two of y'all. You can really compete with the turret.
There can't be many more.
Yeah.
Makes you think that. We got 12. Incoming in 36. Hey, the breach. Hey, 24. Some guys are coming from everywhere.
This is great. I mean, y'all probably need to split up, but okay. I'm coming. I need more ammo real quick. No kidding. This is such a cool sequence.
2 lights.
We can't hold out much longer.
We'll take 36.
Got to watch all the tunnels, Freeman. We can do this, right, guys?
can do it. 24 for now. Wish I had my Antlion pheromone thing again. Whew, shit's getting real. Turrets are broken. That went fine. Still haven't seen 3 lights.
3 lights! We got 3 lights!
Why are there so many?
And no turrets.
I think we
Hey, Lifex, how you doing?
Look alive!
Get ready. Oh God! Get ready! 3 lights! This is gonna be bad!
Oh, it's Vorticons. Nice, perfect. Perfect. With all that build up. That's me.
Regrettable. We killed many Antlions.
Yeah. 2007 plus, even like 2004 plus, I think has aged pretty well across the board.
More Antlions approach. We shall quiet them.
That seems ominous. You gonna use Vortigaunt charm magic? Now it's happening. Fantastic. I dig it. The music is pretty awesome too, with all that build up. This is dope. You're kicking ass over there. Vortiges. Isn't the name of the aliens in Commander Keen also Vortigaunts? By the music volume increasing over time. This game makes such a good use of music on the whole, I feel like. One of the earliest games I can think of that alternated between no music at all and intense music. That's pretty standard in the industry. Go team.
We have exhausted their immediate number. Now, of urgency.
It's Vorticons. Thanks for checking.
Memories are great. This will necessitate deep submersion into vortessence.
Vortessence?
We require the larval extract. Oh, yes. The extract. Yeah.
Extract.
I will make the journey to seek the extract, deep within the nest, in the sacred nectarium. But I cannot hope to bring it back alone.
We must remain to keep the Alyx fans alive. Please,
I'll come.
Freeman, join me. Yes, take
Yeah, sure.
There is no finer companion. Well,
Thanks, guys. I'm flattered.
Follow, Freeman.
Alright. Lead the way, bud. Go to the Nectarium. You guys are just full of tricks, aren't you? The game never really makes it, like, part of what's wonderful about the story in Half-Life is there's just this time skip, and then everyone just kind of moves forward as though you're caught up on the time skip, and no one ever really sits you down and explains exactly what happened. So I kind of love that the Vortigons are handled that way throughout. You get what you need to know visually at the beginning of Half-Life 2 when you see the one that's like working as a janitor. Except we never jump back, right? It works really well. I don't think this game has time to slow down and explain, while you were gone, this, and this. Yeah. Starting in the middle of it. I suppose that's true.
Antlion. Finish them, Freeman. I have disabled them.
Oh, that's a cool trick. These are like goop antlions.
Toxin levels detected.
It's kind of cool that they established that you can use these little maggots to heal, and now you need them to heal Alyx. You learn that mechanically, so it just follows naturally. That's the next thing we need to do. Larva.
The acid lines. Their corrosive spray commits
Oh, I carve the... That's cool. They did a really good job with, like, escorts in episode 1 and episode 2. We've said before that, like, Bioshock Infinite gets a lot of praise for making Elizabeth invincible and focusing on it, but Val was definitely keyed into that idea that if you're going to have a companion character, they should almost entirely be an upshot, unless if the entire purpose of the game or the mission is to manage them, like Eco. Yeah. Actually, one sec. Ow. Die. Grenades, huh? And drop. Whoops. That's pretty great. Thanks.
Whoops.
You win again, Gravity.
I did not mean to do that.
Yeah, this makes you sad. Serious, dude? Get out of the way. They make those fun TIE fighter sounds.
I am confident that we will find a way to hold them so that we may proceed together.
Wonderful.
Return to the all-in-one.
Thanks for the guidance there, dude. Need to actually be over there to use it, don't I? Thanks. Man, it's so nice to have fans. It's just a drop. This is a dead end. Poor guys. Well, I know I have to make that thing go up, but I need to physically be over there to turn it, don't I? That seems like death if I jump off the side. Oh, I think I see. This is wonderful. I love it. He's like, ooh, you're doing a physics puzzle. Oh, he's famous for solving physics puzzles. Like, hey, very cool. You're not supposed to ride down with it, though. Oops. Yeah. Everything's fine. We're good. It's okay. Might not be fine for long. Alright, they did a good job of making it so that if you miss the bus, it's not game over. Very good. Now I don't have my buddy, who I've gotten used to helping me out. Did not deserve that. Yeah, very Dark Souls. Jump on the little platforms on your way down. Ow, jerk. Just in case. Of something like that happening. Hello? Healing and stuff down here. Now it's set up so that I can't make it on there. It goes up too fast, right? Maybe I can like weigh it down. Just established in a room where I had no other choice that weight on these platforms matters to how quickly they can climb. So very cool indeed. Kind of suggests this solution right away, you know? Looks like that's close. It needs more stuff on it still. Yeah, this is exactly the kind of thing Andrea does every day at work. I can throw this stuff off once I get on there. I love how so many of these puzzles feel like Freeman is just making the best of a bad situation. It doesn't really have that Metroid feel of like really the space pirates built their castle with things that require the morph ball to get into. Like, I think you're meant to interpret the events of a game like Metroid that Samus is just making the best of a bad situation and using her abilities to get places and do things, but the in-game implementation is often pretty on the nose. Thanks, man. This guy's great. Really digging this. You wouldn't really call this DLC. They did try to make their own morph ball at one point, so they at least address it in that way. Sorry, man. I just wanted the stuff on the thing.
I think you will be very glad you saved those crates.
That's ominous, but cool. Oh, well, you know, you can do it too. I really like that he mostly stuns stuff for you to finish off. That's cool. Like, he's still pretty OP, and you want to have him with you, and he takes out the weak stuff in one shot. Portable. They're awesome. I especially love this particular Vortigaunt who's following me. I'd like to know his name. Hey, what's your name, bud? I want to keep calling you the Vortigaunt. I love how he's kind of meta, too. It's just commentary. Oh, that looks good.
Fear not, Freeman. Fly.
I fear nothing when you're with me. Oh, I see what they want me to do. That's pretty brilliant. Okay. Fantastic. Whoa. Whee! Everything's fine. We're falling in water. Or means we take no damage from falling. No belly flopping for Simon, or for Gordon. Simon, you said is his name? Water's completely soft, especially the surface of water. Oh, great. That seems good. Sorry, man. Glad you're invincible. Scared the shit out of me. I know, right? Said that myself. When we drop. We're saying his name was Vorty.
Behold, across the chasm. The immense repellent device promises to cease from endless Antlion attacks. If the Freeman is in agreement, let us find our way to that vibratory haven.
I love you. You're my favorite. Can I hug you? Oh. He's like Andrea. He's like, no touchy. I like you. We're not gonna hug. Seriously, I want, like, to play Gordon Freeman and Simon / Vorty adventures. Give me like 50 hours of that. Demonstrating. I do remember, actually, They were actually a hassle back in the day before I had the ability to control them. There's way too many explosive barrels in here, right?
Return to the all-in-one.
This is the power of teamwork. Really love to get the things that are up there. Ammunition depleted. I don't like that at all. Like, I enjoy and have appreciated what I've played of Half-Life so far. It's good, and I can respect how good it is, but I've never been as, like, delighted as I have been playing with this Vortal guy. He's super fun. What a fella, you know?
Return to the void.
I feel like I'm the alien and his scientist. Thanks, man. You rock. Can we be besties? Button here. God, the conveyance is so good in this DLC.
So you have summoned the lift.
I have. Does that mean we're getting more ads? Waiting for an elevator ads.
Freeman, beware.
It's pretty great. Didn't even think that there would be entities in there. Ow. Well, at least they're not friends. Get him, man. Oh god. Hi, friend. When you say save yourself, no! No! God, I hope you join me. I will be very sad. I don't know how. Usually I'm pretty in tune with when they're setting up a character to sacrifice themselves. I was just enjoying Vortal so much. Maybe he'll end up okay? Oh, he's pulling himself up. Maybe he's okay. Hey, Sunday, how you doing? You're okay. Whew. But now I'm almost certain you're gonna die later. I love you. Don't do anything too dangerous, bud.
On below, heedless of our escape. Well, this is all very amusing. But we must not forget the gravity of our errand to heal the Alyx fans.
I agree. Also, the errand to protect you forever. You're not ever allowed to die. He's like Gandalf, right? You get me used to playing with him and take him away from me. Suddenly understand true peril. Oh, that tells a story.
An eternity's repose. It brings peaceful thoughts, does it not?
I mean, that's one word for it, I guess. Sorry, I won't throw that at your face. That would be rude. Ooh, Jim Jim. It's a fun way to put it.
Guarantees awareness of larval clusters. They are commonly posted near the young.
You're just full of information. Great. Fantastic. Put me in a place where I need to understand how that works, and then have me encounter it several more times. Try to keep it from landing on my face, I think.
Sensation.
I know, right? He says what I'm thinking. We finished episode 1 15 minutes early, so we're going to go until the clock says 1:15. Life split timer, that is.
A wind from below bears the scent of extract. The stuff we seek lies at the bottom of this pit.
Sweet.
This shaft connects where I can sustain the outsiders.
Oh, that's convenient.
We have the extract.
It's a Skyrim dungeon loop.
Provided we can restore elevator function.
Got it. Perfect.
How shall we descend?
Through first-person shooter jumping puzzles? Everybody loves those. Alright, game over! Hey, I made it. This isn't end well. Oh, I'll try.
Remember, do not kill the Guardian, or the extract will be ruined.
Do not kill the Guardian, he says. I can rotate it all the way around? Is that what they want me to do here? Maybe. Oh, there are ways to do it much faster. Okay, guess that makes sense. Hooray! And now I'm deprived of my Gandalf. Do they, Gandalf? Yes, it just feels really smooth. Whoops, wrong button. Episode 1 also kind of had that feeling of being smooth, but this is just another level entirely. I know that's what Half-Life gets praised for, is level design. Conveyance. Making it feel like you're cheating, like you're going out of bounds when that's actually what you're supposed to do. Still feel like that's the case a lot of the time. They trick you into thinking that there's more level around you than there actually is, you know? This seems good. Thanks for pulling me out of the water, though. Flashlights. Is it a situation of needing to use these things to progress? Nope. Follow the giant trail of blood. Ow! You're a jerk. And they heal me immediately. I wonder how they decide placement of healing items. I'd love to play through this again with developer commentary turned on. It seems really cool that Valve is willing to do that. To see more games share insights into why they did what they did, what was changed during testing, that sort of thing. This might actually be progress, let's see. Oh, I got an achievement. Achievement progress for getting grub. Maybe there's 333 total grubs that you can murder. Sure, a mini face. Don't kill it. Run. You too big to follow me through here? I kind of use these to help you see if it's an area you visited before or not, right? Oh, it was a dead end. Wrong way. This guy hurts if he gets you against the wall. No kidding. I give you a ton of healing in that area. It might be that he can't kill you. Or at least he's scripted to give you a ton of damage the first time he hits you. And then not so much after that. It's kind of cool. Very cool. Less cool. This is one place where I dropped down. I think this is like a big loop where I can like lose him potentially. All Vorty said was don't kill it. I think he said that I'm looking for something specifically other than to find a way to bring him down here with me, you know? See what I can find. Not like that. Running, 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 running. Running better? Hiding, 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 hiding. This looks possibly productive. Okay, I think he can hear me as part of it. Haven't gone through this one yet. And this one was part of the challenge, is getting lost while he chases you, right? No! It's like Yoda's hut. Press the button.
The freeman down below.
That's me, yeah, good for you.
The elevator. We may reconvene.
I need to get a thing for it first. Okay, so this is Vortigaunt generator. I love they had that little line. Only I could operate these, right? Oh, is it up here? Oh, that's cool. Man, they're so good. Like, a huge problem in first-person games is how players never look up. I wonder, like, whether these things exist because they're a fun enemy to fight, foremost, or if they needed a thing to force you to look up occasionally, right? I mean, a couple times where that's been the case now. Let's see. Hang on. I suspect there's another physics puzzle. Exactly. Get out of my way, disrespected corpse. Oh, awesome. Oh, seriously? Fucking kidding me. That's so rude. I love it. This game is so good. Cool.
I descend.
Haha! Best friend.
Abide a moment longer, Freeman, that we may proceed together.
Oh no, I'm not going anywhere without you. The return of Gandalf.
Done his task magnificently.
Thank you. God, you're just such a nice person.
Right, perfection beckons. Follow.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm down.
Admitting entrance to this chamber. Truly, the life of Alyx Vance is in able hands.
Man, you just... Can I praise you? Can I, like, press F to praise my Vortigaunt buddy? Right. Lighting. Cool music here.
Such quantities of an army, such a heady aroma.
I love that they set up that you're not supposed to fight the Guardian. Like, that sequence would have been frustrating if you had to shoot it.
Ah, excellent. A bounty of larval extract. This should only take a moment.
Hopefully something bad doesn't grab his arm.
Let us return now to the Alyx Vance.
Let's. Just a cool little vista here, too. I love the pacing here. Like, it just kind of naturally moves between action-heavy sequences to interactive cutscenes like this effectively is.
Well done. You bear some traits we thought innate to Vortigaunt.
That's a really nice thing to say.
And husbandry was once our ancestral practice.
Oh, you know.
Exude many valuable compounds. The extract is the most prized by far.
It's a cool way to build on an existing art asset in the form of the Antlion models. Oh. Okay, that's probably a good stopping point. I'll save there once it pops out here. Before something horrible happens to this Vortigaunt. The way it paused like that. That's time. Next sublog game is Hotline Miami and then ADOM. We'll be back in a few minutes. Half-Life 2 Episode 2 will return on Brewski's next sublog. Thanks, folks.